So I'm planning to erase my island, which means I am going to just do a quick tour. A quickie tour of everything so that I don't feel sad when it's gone. I spent almost $700 on this island. $700? What am I saying? 700 hours. My gosh. How would I even spend $700 on an Animal Crossing island? This is my star room. Behold the star room. There may be some weird background noise. My laundry is happening right now. Don't worry about it. This is supposed to be darker. This is not the right mood lighting. There we go. Mood lighting. I've got all of the things. I'll put it back up. My pictures of all my villagers on the walls. My best villagers, Muffy and Boots, right here. Star room. Very pretty. Whoa. Stand in the middle. What? Oh, it's a gamer queen. I don't know who that is. But yeah, here's my... Yay. Okay. To the next drum. Speed run the house. Go, go, go. This is my cat. Say hello, Milo. Say hello, Milo. Hello. Milo says welcome. This is my crafty cosplay room because I do that. Kind of looks the most like my real house. I even have those star chains and like party streamers. Which, until just now, I did not realize. I have been making my apartment look like this room. It's fine. I'm not having a crisis about it. It's fine. There we go. Spinny, spinny. Of course, you gotta have a pirate sign. You know, you just gotta. This is my Kaito Kid cosplay. I do not cosplay him in real life. He is my husband. He is perfect. He is a spin-off of... He has his own show that is a spin-off, the Detective Conan, which goes on forever and ever and ever. I have like a whole shrine. I have him out on a little plate outside. Anyway, I have a Kaito Kid problem. Do I remember what his not Kaito Kid name? Do I remember what his actual name is? Absolutely not. Cosplay room. But I call him my husband because that is how it is. This is where I keep all of those weird squeak squawky guys. I'm a bad Animal Crossing fan. I do not know what these are. This is the only game I've played. And this room is so cursed. It's just beep mop, beep mop mop. But this is what I call this the Ninja Turtle room. Because of the sort of wall theme and the fact that I put up a single picture of the Ninja Turtles. It's not like dedicated. I don't know why this is here. I don't remember why I made these choices. But anyway, I just tossed the stove in here because this was sort of new when I stopped playing. I didn't know where else to put it. And I wanted to try to make all the food. So bam, there it is. This is because if you play the right songs, they sync up. Obviously, we're playing KK House. There you go. Ninja Turtle room. I only have 3 good rooms. And this room and the room that I'm going to go to next are not them. I did not know what I wanted to do with all these rooms. Oh, laundry, shut up. Ugh, whatever, it's fine. I could say I'm going to fix it in post, but I won't. This is the room theme of this is this fish. This fish right here, this creepy fish. I just made everything match. The walls slowly get brighter, see if you notice. Yeah, so I bought one and I decided it would be funny if I just filled a room with the fish. So my original plan was literally to just wall to wall this one fish. But I was not dedicated enough to actually pull that off. I just was like, yeah, maybe no, maybe no. So instead, this is just all of the things that I had that were black in my inventory at the time. Very good room concept. I was kind of in my, like, baby stages of becoming a pastel princess IRL. And I wore a lot of black for a really long time, mostly to piss off my parents because that's just who I was as a person. But now I am a pastel princess and this stuff doesn't really go. I really love this gnome though. Like, that's a cool gnome. When my friends would come visit my island, they would come into this room and they'd be like, "Oh man, this room is dope. Why is there a water cooler?" And I said, "Because it's black." Because that's it. That's all. This isn't like a magic room. This is just the room where everything is black. Monocolored. I mean, the carpet is purple. Obviously, I didn't follow the theme very well. This is one of the bad rooms, okay? But it's fun. So high five, Steve. Thank you, Steve. And sayonara. We are not going to be high-fiving Steve again. I'll put, I don't know, I might make another creepy room. We went up, Ninja Turtles, the black. We're gonna go to my room. I usually end with the best, but we're gonna go up. We go up. This is a Little Twin Stars. A friend of mine got all of the Sanrio cards, so we all scanned them, so that's where I got all the stuff. And I just sort of put all that stuff here, so it wasn't super hard to coordinate. But this is the room. I think I lose points in the happy. I mean, I always get an S. But because this thing is like facing a wall, because technically that's a wall, even though you can see through it when you come upstairs, it's whatever. I like that I can do this and like sit and watch TV. Yeah, dope. All right, hop out. Get out. No, don't get stuck. Okay. My little bed. It's gonna ask me if I want to teleport to another universe. No. Oh my gosh. Get out of bed. Thank you. This is my room. Everything's very cute. This is my very first fish. This is the fish that I bought. I didn't buy this fish. Why do I keep trying to tell y'all I spent money on this game? I bought the game. That's it. This is the first fish I ever caught. I decided I wanted to keep him, so I put him in my house. He grew with the game. By grew with the game, I mean moved from downstairs to upstairs, and it's got better digs, but yeah, this is my very first fish. I am probably going to take him to my friend's island so that I don't lose him, because I don't know. I've never played Animal Crossing before, and that was my first fish. Look how cute it is. And then you go in here, you can boop. You can use the shower. There's a sink, a little outfit, variety owl. Toilet. I've seen people make entire rooms into a bathroom. The bathrooms aren't that big. Like, not normal bathrooms. The basement is flooded. I thought this was very funny when I made it. Yeah, there it is. I wanted to make a copy of my friend's basement, because she has literal white manga library. Like, in like a real one. Like, it looks like this, and it also floods. So, props to you. The inspo for my fish storage room. I would, whenever I, sorry, whenever I got a fish that I wanted to make a statue of, I would just, like, put them here until I got enough. Clearly, I didn't do enough shark fishing, because this poor guy has been here for 3 years. And I don't know if I'm gonna take him with me or not. I can, flip around, play the games. Whee! That's my house. It's kinda suck, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take those fish with me, because they've been waiting for a third fish so that I can make statues of them for years, plural. And, I don't know if it's nicer to let them be lost to time or to prolong their suffering by bringing them with me. I don't know which one's more sadistic. This is my little Keroppi lantern in what was almost some kind of Chinese garden, I guess, but then it was just a bunch of chrysanthemums and I didn't want to do more. This is my rock garden. This is the hardest thing I ever did in my whole life. Took forever. My little Stonehenge. Peach tree, because peaches are cute. I'm gonna do a little zoom. There's flowers on every inch of everything that I could. I made this whole river only so that I could get the fish that are at high elevation. I did not need it. I wanted a place to get the fish, so I made it. This is where I dump all the junk that Gulliver gives you because I don't know what to do with it, but it's kind of cool. Like, what? So it's just sitting up here. My treasure trove of wonders of the world. My Sphinx. You know, there they are. The moon. Gotta have a moon. You gotta have a moon. The North Pole. Very important. This was a photo op area that I made so my local J-Fashion community would have meetings on Animal Crossing because we were all stuck in our houses because of lockdown, blah, blah, blah. So I had a couple of events on my island, and this was one of the photo op areas that I made. You can come and you can, like, sit here and stare, take pictures like we did in real life. So it was fun. I attempted this whole, like, flower mess. I attempted to make this pattern, but in flowers, and it did not work. It just looks like a lot of purple flowers. Like, it does not translate. Not at all. So I just didn't want to clean it up, so it just kind of stayed like that. Thanks, the moon. High fives. My bridge. Like, ooh, got the Statue of Liberty and the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I have no idea if I say that word correctly. Anyway, this is my date spot. Fun story. I had an actual date on Animal Crossing with a real life girl who does live in my city that I met on a dating app on this bench. We did a little Animal Crossing tour. We were supposed to meet. We never did. It's fine. If you're watching this, I'm so sorry. My bucket, because you gotta have a bucket. Trees. These are the big trees. These are the shaken trees. The ones I shake for treasure. This is part of my Lilies of the Valley. I cleaned up this whole island and it's covered in sticks again. I look like a slob. My God. Hiya! These are my bug stumps. Let me just grab this. I'm gonna get them. Hiya! Yeah, still got it. Still got it. Your jokes are so bad, Animal Crossing. Bug stumps. This is a great part. So this is this pattern. I downloaded it, obviously. I didn't make this stuff. This is like a moon, Kingdom of the Moon, Sailor Moon, pastel-y, cosmic, whatever kind of brick pattern. So I grabbed that and I used it for my rainbow moon garden. Penis. Okay, so what do you want to bet that me saying that is gonna somehow get me? Anyway, here's my dog. He's mean. Lawnmower. You see him do a little lawn mowing. Anyway, I have at least 10 of every single color of every single flower in the game. Got it. Sometimes more. Should be at least 10. I think there's one I might have only a couple. But anyway, the goal was to get 10. This is my moon garden. Here's my rainbows. If you've noticed, Keen. Hold on. Do I have a Viva? Yeah, woo! They are all in the exact same pattern whenever the colors are available. It goes pink, white, red, yellow, orange, black, purple. Over and over and over again because I had time. We all did. We all did. This guy floats. Whee. Yep, so that's my rainbow garden. Only little kids do this stuff. I just realized that my washer's being so loud right now. Shush! Okay, I think it's done. Sorry. Okay. Rainbow Garden, Moon Kingdom, obsessive color stuff. So here we go. This is my little tour of my little garden. This is my live broadcast of my Rainbow Mood Garden. That's what the camera's for. We've got a cute little sakura picnic. It's not done. I'm moving on. This is for watering the plants. This is my initial collection of Lily of the Valley. Of course, Magical Fountain. Now it's done. Now it's singing the song of its people. Thank you so much, washing machine. Wow, so many snowflakes. I used to watch a lot of videos about how to make my island more cool. Now it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. And a lot of them were very, like... Yes, obviously, like, to me anyway, where it was saying things like... Give your villagers personalities and, like, put stuff you think that they would use in their yard and, like, make the yards tell a story and, you know, that kind of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, and? So I had to get to, like, the deep ones of how to just... There was this one that I watched. Blue roses are, like, honestly... Okay, I'm gonna stop my previous story. I'm gonna tell you about the blue roses, okay? I spent a good two months, I feel, just trying to make blue roses happen. I had posted all over my living room like a crazy person with red string, smoking a cigarette, losing sleep, the breeding guides to make these roses because I refused to go get them from somebody else. And I did obviously succeeded eventually. I got them. Gold was easier than blue. Blue was ridiculous. And I got them. So I had friends who were concerned for my mental well-being. They'd come over and they would see all of the guides posted up on the walls and they'd be like, Are you okay? And I'm like, ha ha ha, no one is. Move on. Yeah, so there's my blue roses. I was talking about something else. Oh yeah, how to make islands. How to make your island cooler. So, yeah, it's a lot of, like, tell a story. The story of my island is, I've never played Animal Crossing before, and I thought that this was normal. And also, I like turtles. That's the story of my island is I like turtles. Welcome to the Turtle Garden, where there's just literally a whole field with turtles everywhere. Why? Because I like turtles. I don't know why. There's one here trying to get back into the thing. This is where I keep my campsite, on the beach. Yeah, so I this whole section, like I did the rest of the island, and I had this whole section down here, and I did not know what I wanted to do with it. So I just caught a lot of turtles, and I threw them all over the place. And in the summertime, the grass is really tall, and you can barely see them, so you bump into them all the time, and I just think that that's really funny. Like I said, it's like a child made this. This is the fortune turtle. I found this sign. I think this sign might be why I have a turtle garden. Because I was just like, yes, turtles, and I kind of latched onto that. So this is my fortune turtle. This turtle is here for help with his love life. They're doing a reading. Yep, very important. That's my turtle garden. Oh, Gulliver, I'm gonna leave you alone. This is my collection of ducky fishing rods because you gotta have all of them. I don't know why I have the surfboards. I do. It's just the kind of person I am. You gotta have your live DJ booth on the beach. And when you can make pearlescent shell furniture, you just gotta. My little shower so that you can get the disgusting ocean off of you. Because the world that we live in is a hellscape. And the ocean is now disgusting. Yep. Little fountain, little bike. My pizza. Thank you for the pizza. I would totally hang out here. This would be me. I hope you would hang out here too. We could hang out here together. You know what? It is a crime that you can't slide down this slide. People who made Animal Crossing, fix that. Make slides slidable. Please. There should be a thing for that. Zoom. Zoom. I got a Donald Duck in the sand. I got these little shell patterns all over the place, which I think are really cool because they're pastel and cute. And I got Mickey Mouse and a little beach area. I know I'm going back up this way, but there's a part in the middle that I don't want you seeing until the end, so we're gonna go around it. This is a vending machine. I went to Japan before the paninis, and they just have like perfectly functioning vending machines in the middle of nowhere. So this is kind of over here reminiscent of the vending machine in the middle of nowhere. In my mind, these statues will come alive and kill you if you try to use a telephone booth, so don't use the telephone booth. I got my orchard. I super do not need this many trees, but the trees were the big money makers in the beginning of the game. Initially, I had every single tree had a label, because, you know, when you shake them, you don't know what kind of tree it is anymore. But then when I was picking up fruit, they would scrub off, and I'd have to keep putting them back, and it sucked. So I changed it to be just on the ends. And they're all laid out so that you can see all the trees without having to do anything. Yeah. My orchard. I lined it all up by taking steps. Some people had I saw some people made grid things you could put on the ground to help you line stuff up. But I literally just planted a tree and went 1, and then 1, and then I did the same thing going up and down. I have my secret pumpkin garden. When the gardening came, I really didn't have any place that I wanted to put it. I realize now I could have absolutely altered the turtle garden to be a vegetable garden. I don't know. That makes sense, but I did not do that. And now we're going to burn it all with fire, so there's no point in me organizing it. This is just a cute little swing spot. Did not have a date here. Did not have a date on that bench. I didn't want to put bridges everywhere, so I made all these little pathways. I like My Hero Academia. So there's one here, and there's another one. I'll explain that sign in a second. There's another one down here. I found these all. I downloaded them. I put them in. There we go. Pinky. Wah! You know what? I think it's a theme park in my brain. I think maybe it's a theme park in my brain. Okay, so if you already know what this is, congratulations, you're old and you have back problems. If you actually know what this is. There's this movie in the 90s that was absolutely terrifying to that clicking sound is my chair, don't worry about it. Stop it. There was this movie in the 90s about reanimated dinosaurs and a cursed circus and this guy who had a screw for an eye and a bunch of weird birds. And it sounds 90s. The T-Rex did a sort of skateboarding trick on a bridge with a truck. It was a very cool movie. I did not go see it in theaters. A lot of my friends did go see it in theaters. I did not go see it in the theaters. We were broke. So I got a DVD eventually and got to watch it a lot. Anyway, I made this logo. It's actually 2 parts. It matches the logo on the movie perfectly. If you look it up, you will know that I am good at this, and I have achieved greatness. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do a little... There you go. Ta-da! So anyway, the reason that the logo is here is because it's a movie about dinosaurs. And these dinosaur skeletons are the entire cast of the show. All the dinosaur part. There's 2 humans. There's a couple of humans in it. No one really cares about them, though. It's all about the dinosaurs. But yeah, you got this is the whole cast. Out here, which is a little bit morbid. I don't know. We're back. I spent a little too much time on that. And none on this. This is the corner where I just sort of hooked all my other vegetables, like the pumpkins. I really could have put them in the turtle area, but I just didn't. So they kind of ruined this section. This was sort of a theme parky type area with the dinosaur cutouts for photo ops and the Godzilla statue and what I call Megatron. Come on. There we go. There they go. Fight! Phew! This game's old now, so everybody probably knows that they do that, but I like it. I always press it when I come over here. We did that already. Moving down. Moving across. Run! Run with your tiny legs! We can run through these flowers, it doesn't matter. Little bonfire, little rocking chair moment. I made so many gardens, and in real life, I'm allergic to flowers. So maybe I'm just projecting. I'm just like living my best life in Animal Crossing. This is the, if you look at the map in the bottom right corner there, this is where I put all my villagers. A lot of people do this kind of stuff on their islands, I saw. I also made these like dope walkways, like that look like stuff. I made all these walkways. Good times. This is a standard pattern from the game on top of probably like sand or something. Anyway, this is where all my villagers live. As you can see, I set them all up in the same spot. Other than Muffy and Boots, I did not have to pay to move anybody because I did this like from the get-go. I'm very like, I found out that it's usually people just kind of put their villagers wherever on that center island, and then when they want to make sort of like a town square, like bigger plaza situation, they have to pay all kinds of money to move everybody around. I did not have to do that. The only problem that I have, and the number one reason that I am getting a new island, is because as you can see from the map, my airport and my town plaza are like literally right next to each other, and it is the absolute worst. Like, I hate it. So if I want to build like a big city in the middle of my island, and I cannot because I can't get around the fact that the plaza's right there. So I need to start over. That's the only answer. This is Renee's house. Her color was purple, so I put purple flowers all around it. She's got some bamboo trees. This is the dope view. I used to watch the sunrise here way too often during the panana. During the pom-pom purin. I'm not jumping in the water. It's not happening. It's cold. This is listfully? I don't know. Looking out over the ocean. You got some good ocean sit time. I've got some more of those shells. That was Renee. This is Sylvana. So I had this, if you can see, like as I go through, you can see that every house has its own flower pattern. These houses were too close together, so I just blended the flowers through the middle. This one's Ketchup's house. I love Ketchup. I will be finding her again. She is my perfect child. I made this one. This is the only thing I made, potentially. Some of the other stuff that's coming later, maybe. But like this, I made this. Lilo and Stitch. It's not great, but it's solidly okay. I did a thing. A little lighthouse. This should be Lily's house. Yeah, that's Lily's house. This is Boots. This is my boy. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Boots. He's got a barbecue and a well. He's my favorite. I don't know why he's my favorite. It could be because he's so dumb. He's wearing a muscle shirt. Where did you get that? Take it off. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, that's what he calls me now. That was a nickname that friends of mine on a gaming server gave me. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's a bad joke. That's a bad joke. But anyway, yeah, this is Boots' place. This is Boots. He's my favorite, even though he's wearing a dumb muscle shirt today. I need you to change your clothes. Ugh. Get fit-tastic. I'm just gonna say hi. Really? It's weird that he's not freaking out because I thought they all freaked out when you were gone for a billion years and then came back. Oh, he waved. He still loves me. Thank you, Boots. Thank you, Boots. You're my guy. Yeah, there's the barbecue and the well. This is... Oh, wait. I'm pop quizzing myself. This is... Julian. Dang it, it's Melba. Melba has the same birthday as me. That's why I have her here. This is Melba. My birthday twin. And, yeah, here's her little picnic area. This is Julian. See, their houses look really the same. Like, honestly. This is Julian. And this is Lily. Wait, did I say? No, this is Frika. This is my Pengy. And this is my cookie cart. This is where I always ring the gong. Thank you. And Jingle the cat. Good job. This is where you sing to the sea. We had this horse at the very beginning, and they were always over here singing to the sea. If you live near the ocean, you know, sometimes it's just you gotta sing to the sea. Sometimes it's just the way it is. I do live near the ocean. That is how I know. This is my heart-shaped pond. You'll get a better view of it from the other side. Let's walk around. Yeah, this was really hard. My brain got a cramp. But I got some little seating, a little fountain, a little bike, little lanterns. I got all of the different colors of pothole covers, manhole covers. There we go. I was like, this is not a pothole. I mean, we could use some probably, but I got all the different colors of those. You'll see those around. This is where Stitch lives. He's my special, another one of my special guys. I just like it when they're dumb. They're like, no thoughts, head empty. You know, completely gone. I got what's this? I got SpongeBob and Patrick. This is Muffy's house. That bug scared me just now. I had no idea what that was. Dung beetles making snowmen. Anyway, this is Muffy's house, and she's really far away from everyone else because honestly, I feel like she just hates to hear other people exist and needs her space. And I fully get that. Sometimes I also hate to acknowledge the existence of other humans. No. Hearing other people exist sucks, which is why I feel so bad that my washing machine was so loud. It is actually 3 o'clock in the morning. Look, dung beetle, get out of here. Get out of here. You're freaking me out. There we go. So that's the villager space. Sorry. I got all these bell trees with little ropes, because like I said, I used to have parties here, and I didn't want anybody to steal my money, not because they were thieves, because they, didn't understand that if you shake it one time, it does not grow back. This is my haunted maze. It used to be twice this size, but then I wanted to make a Promare cafe for the Lolita meet, for the J Fashion meet, and I did. It's gone right now, but it was like Promare, the anime. Is Lily taking pictures of pumpkins? You weirdo. These hedges are all hydrangeas, and the ones going up and down are red, and the ones going left and right are blue, because if you're gonna be extra, you may as well be, fully extra, you know? This is my haunted maze. Do I ever change it to be... Look, even though I'm about to restart the game, I'm still gonna get this money. Where's my... Oh my goodness. Why am I using that? What am I doing? Here we go. Is it ever... I don't change this to be a not haunted maze. It does not become Christmassy or I was gonna say fall-y, but that would be fall. Springy or summer-y. It is always haunted because that is the only kind of maze that I acknowledge as existing. This is my town square. These guys are doing exercise. It says 8:50, but it is actually 3 a.m. and they need to go to bed. My moon flag. I don't know why I picked this. It's kind of cool. I got a lot of moon stuff going on. This giant empty space. So I have, this is the main project. This is the reason why I'm redoing the entire island. Oh, don't talk to me. Julian, stay over there. Okay, this isn't why. This is my, I used to have my house on the beach, but I moved it. And this was the, jam section. No, Julian, go away. Be gone. This is the jam session. We would all just hang out here and play instruments next to my house. Yep. This is beach. Beach. Okay, so the reason I need to completely redo my island. One, because it was during the Panini, and that was a bad time, and it was this is a good thing that happened during a bad time to still makes me sad. So I want to not have that be the reason that I have a giant cool island. I want it to be because I wanted to play it, and not because I was sad. And the other thing is that the airport is literally 3 feet away from the town square, as you can see. We are here already. And a lot of people have a cool approach, waterfalls and stuff happening to get to your town square. Mine's right here. It sucks, because I can't make it match anything or do anything, and it sucks. There we go. Hello, Muffy. Yes. It's surprising I'm here. It's strange. Get out of here, bird. I keep on putting off showing you the cool thing, and you caught a glimpse of it just now, the tomate. This is my shops. This is the coolest part right here. I'm gonna do this at the end. This is the mall. I made a whole mall. Moving on. Okay, so I need a new island because I started making Akihabara. There we go. And it's got like the street lamps and the car stop sign, which is different from the people stop sign. We got my Family Mart. And an animate that's got a really bad... I drew that, you can tell, because it's bad. The animate, JR Rail. I did actually make these walkways with the yellow because I couldn't find any that looked right, and I had to flip them. So, I got the sidewalks, I got my Sega Towers, forever the Sega Towers, down with Gigo. I got Coco Curry because you gotta have a Coco Curry. I could get the Gorilla Curry, but I never went there. I went to Coco Curry like 5 times. So, Coco Curry all the way. I'm totally biased and it's unfair and I don't care. More Lilies of the Valley. This was going to become like a park. Like a little park by the water, by the river. But yeah, I want to do the entire island like this. Kinda, but better. And just can't be done with this whole town square situation. Whoa, there's a tarantula. What the heck is he doing here? It's wintertime. Anyway. Jeez. Whew, that scared me. I thought the other bug was a tarantula. It turns out that the tarantula was a tarantula. It's fine. We're okay. We had a jump scare. Didn't know this was a horror game today. We're fine. Okay. Okay. Just need to, like, hang on. Just, okay. Everything is fine. We're fine. Alright. I had to run out of Akihabara, but you get the idea. I want to build, like, a bigger one, a better one. I want to do cool stuff with it. Unlike my house... Well, no, the mall... There's one room in the mall that's kind of lame. But this is the mall. I have a secondary account because I wanted to be able to play Japanese games on Taiko Drum, the Taiko Drum Gamer. And you could only buy some songs if you had a Japanese account. So I registered a Japanese account and used it to buy games. But now they don't do that. They don't, like, restrict the songs that you can buy. For any of them, you don't have to have a Japanese account to get some of them. They just let you buy whatever you want. But I am paying for... Get out of here, cockroach. Nah. I'm paying for a family account so that I can have this house on my Animal Crossing island that I never play. Because the island's dumb. Okay, this is the mall. This is the mall. The main floor, when you first come in, which is where we are right now, is sort of like the hallway where you walk to get to all the stores, because that's what it is. We've got customer service with a fax machine. We got some couches. It's a fancy mall. Again, I did not make this stuff. The mall map is not made by me. Some TVs. I would love to put a food court. I should make a food court. That'd be dope. Anyway, there's like offices up in the top part, because there's always some part of a mall that's full of offices. At least in my city, and a couple of others I've been to. Anyway, so this is the main part of the mall. The part you spend the most time in, but the one you don't remember at all because it doesn't matter. This here is the fish store. Guess what it's full of? Oh wow, a little fish jumped. It's full of fish and cockroaches! Get over here, you piece of... Did I get him? Yeah, I got him. I have not been in this house in a while. Here's all my fish. Very cool. You can go up and down the aisles. Like you saw, you can go up in here. I really like that I put a box of fish food behind the counter. Very authentic, very cool. I know, like, Animal Crossing has cash registers, but they're ugly. And nobody uses those anymore. Pretty much, unless you're a big chain store, you don't buy a POS. That thing costs way too much money. Everybody just gets a laptop and, like, some kind of tap service that they attach to a laptop. Laptop or an iPad on a stand. There's no... This makes more sense to me. I didn't want the ugly thing. Fish, fish, fish. The walls the walls don't look like a real store. And I've always been bothered by that, but I'm like, maybe it's a fish store of the future. Where the walls are holograms, and it's just the coolest fish store you've ever seen in your whole life, I guess. Anyway, moving on. We are roll. Get the cockroach! Come back here. Got him. Yes! One more down. One more down. That was the fish store. This is the music store, where you can play on all the instruments. Yay! I really like the way I made like this one. It's kind of, I like the walls and the floor choice. I feel like it's very vintage music store to have this kind of, not in a mall, but like maybe like a weird back alley black market music store, you know. Security camera, because everything in here is really expensive because it's a music store. But do a little I could have put more records and stuff up. I'm probably going to replicate this room almost exactly the same, but I'll just put more stuff up. More shelves, more desks, put more things in here, but that's the music store. Run away! A zoom, zoom, zoom. Loading. And then this is the gym. This is the gym. My old roommate, who I made the island with, had an outdoor gym and also a wrestling ring. But they had an outdoor gym, and this is just all the stuff from their outdoor gym because they weren't on the island anymore, so I just took it. And I made a gym because every good mall has a gym. You can play with everything, you can punch stuff, you can lift some weights. Oh, that's me trying to lift weights. I am a baby body. Upper body strength, 0. Lower body strength, also none. Lung capacity, bad. Had COVID at least 4 times. All right, so those were all like pretty okay, and this part's pretty okay, and like the mall's pretty good. These next 2 rooms are like, mwah. These are the best. These are the best parts of the island. Get the bug! There we go. Be gone. This is the clothing store. A lot of the stuff, almost all of these designs are ones I found on message boards and like lists of cool things to download. So I'll try to do a little walk by, and there's just so much stuff in this room. This is, yeah, it's almost done, like mostly done. I got my changing room. I got some kimono in the middle. Like I said, I have a problem where I'm obsessed with Japan. And yeah, like this took a while. Get everything, download everything, put it all up. Totally worth it though. This room is bomb. This is absolutely going to end up on the new island. Maybe, yeah, in a new mall. Maybe I won't have a house. Maybe I'll just make a mall. I did make all the rainbow shirts. And hats. I'm sorry if yours isn't up on the wall. I do have more. I just didn't put them all up. But yeah, so I used to I used to, whenever I went to an event on somebody's island, I would always go to their shop, which makes sense. Like you go to the shop, obviously you go to the shop. You go to the shop and you check out and see what kind of stuff they have that you don't have, because sometimes things don't spawn in your house. Whoa. And I'm going to not go upstairs yet. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to tell this story sitting. Come on, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Fine, don't. Sit here. Anywhere. Please, for the love of God. There we go. Sitting in the mall. Okay, so I would go to these islets for events, and I would go to their shops. In the back wall of the shop, you can put like original designs. And I don't know if it's still the case if Nintendo has patched this out due to vandalism, but I would go into their shops, and if they didn't have any original work on the back wall, I would just put one of my gay shirts on like the top row. Because when you go in, unless you go to the back of the shop, you don't see that top row. You know, you don't see it. So I gifted them gayness. Because when you put new clothes, when you put designs in the shop, the villagers all start wearing it. And they didn't know it was there. So it's just like they'd wake up the next day and turn on the game, and like 3 of their villagers would be wearing progressive pride flag shirts. I hope they liked it. Yeah, I got all. Yes! I got them all. Goodbye, cockroaches. Get out of my store. Anyway, this is Starnooks. This is the best part of my island. Just bask. Look how good it is. I got a cake. I'm gonna light that candle. Aya. You can go back here. And you can be like, hello, how can I help you today? How would you like me to spell your name incorrectly? Would you like some cinnamon roll tea? Hello. Can I wave? Did I keep that one? Welcome to Starnooks. Everything is from some online. I'm not this good at dots. But we've got our menus. We've got a product, like, merch section. I got the Starnook signs. I made sure everything came in this exact shade of green. You can have a little tea. There's the dustpan, some art, the clock, some TVs. I got some... the girl with the pearl. Literally, my best friend as a child looks exactly like her. Kind of like terrifying. Like everyone's like, oh, you look like a famous painting. No, like literally that was her. That was her face in that painting. Creepy. There was a glitch in the Matrix, I tell ya. And then we got the Mona Lisa. All of my trophies for, I think those are the Happy Home trophies. I don't think tomatoes really suit. I'm gonna pretend there's strawberries. My Karopi desserts. Yeah, this is Starnooks. And that's the whole island. That's everything. This is the best part, though. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. And I plan to make a new island. I might do it with assistance. Hold on. Yeah. Woohoo! Yay! My island has been cataloged. It only took me almost an hour. I hope you like my island. I look forward to making a new island with a less dumb airport and more freedom and more ideas. And I don't know, how long has it been? 4 years? 4 years more of thinking about what it is I want it to look like. If you have any ideas, feel free to let me know. I might stream it. I might not. I don't know. I'm just sad that I'm gonna lose all my villagers and all of the things that I did, but I'm more sad that I don't play the game anymore when I like it so much. So I gotta start over and I gotta start over and I gotta find Boots. I gotta find him because he's my boy. I don't know how to end this. I don't want to end it, but I'm gonna have to. Okay. Hold on, I'm stalling because I don't want to end it because that means I'm going to delete the island. My friend's coming over tomorrow to help me save all my things that I need to build the island again to make it, like, cooler. So, there'll be a lot of that. But, yeah, until I start a new island, I'll see ya. Hopefully, you'll come watch. Ciao.